I don't know. I mean, I never got a chance to talk to Dr. King, but I read a lot of his stuff. I don't know if he actually said that people shouldn't defend themselves. I do know that it's interpreted that because he was a Christian, that he believed that what the Bible says about turning the other cheek. But I'm not sure. You know, I mean, I'd have to examine that again to see, because there's a lot of things that people said about Dr. King over the years that we found out weren't exactly true. When people went off and they continued to talk about him being a dreamer, and they used that part of his most famous speech, I Have a Dream speech, to talk about the state of the world or how he wanted it to be. The part that they missed out on was the first part of the speech was actually a revolutionary speech. It is very powerful, but you never see that part of the speech quoted on TV. It's almost like the only part that you see is the end, in which he's being a lot more prophetic and speaking more from a religious perspective. But the social commentary, the political commentary in the beginning of that speech is very, very powerful. And I'm really disappointed, whether it's here or anywhere that I've been, that people don't focus on that part of his message, because what it showed to me was that he was more balanced than people give him credit for. He wasn't just a dreamer. He was angry about the condition of black people. He was angry that people had to be treated like that year after year, decade after decade. And the fact that there seemed to be some unwillingness to kind of right the ship that we were in, because it seemed to be capsizing again. And that he wasn't just hoping and dreaming that somehow we'll all wake up one day and it'll all be over. That he really set a tone for a certain part of the struggle. And I think that's the way we interpreted it. So, you know, if I go back to say when he got assassinated, we were very angry about that. You know, we went out and you know, I don't know what the real analysis of this is, but I don't know what makes people, when things happen that they don't like, makes them go up and want to tear up their own community. But when he got assassinated, we kind of went off on a terror streak like that for a while, you know, and we tried to we didn't target innocent people, but we tried to target property, where we would set stuff on fire, and that was our way of kind of getting back to say, here, you took something from us that was valuable, we're going to take something from you for value. Because in our infantile analysis, I think we understood that the most important thing, particularly to white Americans, was property. Sometimes even above the human condition, was somehow property had this kind of inordinate value that was spring to nothing. And the idea is that we had the ability to take that away or diminish its value, then to us that might be a victory.